Hey guys, it is Debbie from Healthily Toned here. We are going to do today a kettlebell core workout. So we're going to be largely on our mats, but first we are going to warm up and we will just start with our march. Probably a slightly different warm up to the ones that we have done so far because we're not going to get the heart rate up quite as high, but we just want to get some movement and some mobility, warm up that core a little bit before we start to work out. Let's roll those shoulders forward, and then we're going to bring it down. We're going to take the arms to one side, then the other side. So inhale, taking it up, exhale, take those arms down and out to the side. So warming up through that core, getting a little out of breath, but just getting some movement going. That's what we want to do before we pick up our bells and start to work specifically through that core area. So let's make this the last one. Hold those hips forward and swinging those arms around, getting movement, rotating through those hips. Let's make this the last one. Let's bring it up, march it up, and then I'm just going to come towards the end of my mat and we are going to roll it down from here. We're going to walk it out and walk it back up again, rolling those shoulders back. So rolling down, stretching a little bit through those calves, holding that kind of plank position, rolling it back up, walking those arms out, roll those fingertips down, walk it out. We are going to do one more like this, and then we're going to add in a little rotation. So just holding that there for a moment, hands under shoulders, getting some tension in those toe muscles, and then we're going to roll it out, walk it down, step forward one leg and see if we can rotate. So opening up into those hips a little bit. Let's walk it back up, roll it back up, walk it down, walk it out, step it up. So you're bringing one leg forward and then stepping it back up. I'll just see if I can show you that a little bit more from the side. Bring it down, walk it up and open up and step it back up, and then we're going to do the other side. So walking it down, walking it up and opening up. Let's step that back up and come back up into backward shoulder rolls, forward shoulder rolls, and let's open up through the gate. So opening up through those hips, and let's just jog it a little bit, open up, jog just a little bit, open up, jog, open up, jog, 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 and open up. Excellent stuff. Well done. Let's jog, 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 open it up. Last one this side, and we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to start with our kettlebell kind of in front of us, hands either side, coming up onto those toes if we can, and we are going to press up with that chest to the bell. Option coming on those knees and pushing up and pushing down. Just again, see if I can show you that from the side. So hands either side, hands under shoulders, nice and tight through those tummy muscles, pushing back into those hips, and remembering that option on those toes. So bending at those elbows, working through those shoulders. Fabulous job, guys. We've got about 15 seconds, and then we will come to our bottoms. So making this your last one. We're going to come round, feet in front, grabbing our bell, rolling it down, exhale, crunch and push, crunch and push. So there you go. Even though I said it wasn't going to be a cardio workout, you can probably hear that I am a little puffed. So rolling it down, exhale, roll it up, push that bell towards those knees. So again, just from a slightly different angle, roll it down, exhale, roll it up. Actually, not quite the way up. And push that bell towards those knees. We've got about 10 seconds, and then we're going to come round plank position. So popping that bell on the mat, come round plank position. So up on those toes, hands under shoulders. We are going to do renegade row, one side and the other side. So pull, pull, option, again on those knees. So pull and pull. But if you can, come onto those toes. And depending on the size of bell you are using, you can do this with or without that bell, holding those hips as nice and forward as you can. We have about 10 seconds, and then we are going to come round again, and we are going to do an ab cycle. So feet on the floor, roll it back down, tuck that pelvis in, lift through that head, lift those knees, and opposite elbow to opposite knee, digging through the heels of those feet. Again, just show you slightly different. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, and working just as much as you can. Option, of course, hands by temples and bringing elbows up to opposite knees. So just do the very best you can. If you need to take a break, take a break. Last one of those. We're going to come now. We're going to roll it down, lift up through those hips. We are going to do a hip extension to press, or a bridge to press. Just going to adjust my position slightly. So rolling it down, tip that pelvis back, come into that bridge position and push that bell up as you're holding that bridge position. So you want to have the chest down, relax through those shoulders as much as you can, lift those hips high as you can, squeezing through those bottom muscles. Exhale as you push, inhale all the way down, exhale, and that's it, fabulous stuff. We've got a little over 10 seconds. Keep that going if you can, and then we're going to calm down. I'm just going to switch my mat ever so slightly. We're going to do a pullover to toe touch. So we're going to roll it down, bell between the hands, roll it down, lift those legs, take that bell behind, purling that rib cage down, exhale and reach for those toes. So inhaling here, purling that rib cage down, exhale and reach for those toes. Inhale here, exhale here. Inhale, purling rib cage down. Exhale, reach for those toes. Inhale here, exhale. Fabulous stuff. Doing a brilliant, brilliant job. So all of these could be done without your bell. Exhale, reach for those toes. Fabulous stuff. Got about 10 seconds. That's it. And then we're going to keep the feet on the ground. We're just going to tip that pelvis back. Take the bell up behind us. Really focusing this time on purling that rib cage down. Exhale here. Inhale here. Making sure you are pulling that rib cage down. So pull over. Taking that bell behind your head. Really resisting the flare of those ribs. So inhaling here, exhale here. And great stuff, guys. Doing the very best you can. Inhale here, exhale here. Tip that pelvis back. Fab stuff, guys. We have about 5 seconds. And then we're going to progress that a little bit. So we're going to lift those legs, lift those arms, take the bell behind the head, lower one leg, and then the other leg. So lower it down, making sure that back stays nice and neutral on the floor. Remembering all the time to keep those ribs pulled down, so those tummy muscles are staying properly engaged. Inhale here, exhale here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Fabulous stuff, guys. Do a great job. Keep that going. Keep it going. We've got about 10 seconds. We're going to stay on the floor. We're going to do flutter kicks. Well done, guys. And hold it there. Again, tipping that pelvis back slightly. Holding that bell above your head. Let's lower those legs. Really relaxing through those shoulders. Doing the very best you can. Nice and controlled. And making sure that you feel that through those tummy muscles. So lower, nice and controlled. And if you should feel that through your back, you need to make sure you keep the legs a little higher. But if not, tipping that pelvis back, one leg passes the other leg. We've got about 10 seconds. And then we are going to do an oblique twist. So make this your last one. Pop those feet down. Exhale, roll it up. And we are then going to take the bell by the ball, lean it back and rotate, making sure we start that movement from those tummy muscles. So rotating round. Great stuff. That's it, guys. Keep that going. Doing a brilliant, brilliant job. Rotating round through those core tummy muscles. And that's it. Rotate right the way round. Just about 15 seconds. And then we will do some cool down stretches just to finish off our workout here today. Last one. And pop those bells just down to one side. And then let's lengthen through one leg. Let's tuck the other leg in. So I've extended my right leg, left leg is in. Let's breathe, because that was still getting us a little puffed, even though we focused on our core, and not all of the core. Core is kind of from here, right the way around through to glutes, those muscles of the back, but we did kind of focus on this area here, a little bit for glutes. So not as much of the core as we could do, but there's loads we can do. So from here, let's just inhale, nice and tall, reach just as long as you can. Take this arm out, inhale here, Exhale, reach up and over, stretching down through your back, looking up underneath your elbow if you can. And really stretching down through the side of the back. Let's bring it up, switch it over, tucking the other leg in and reach as long as you can, and then just open up through this other hip just to get a bit of movement through the hip. And then when you feel kind of comfy, take this arm, open up through that chest, and arm up and over, looking up underneath your shoulder. I appreciate you're probably looking at my back now, so I shall just switch my position. Let's go again. Open up here. Inhale, then exhale, taking it over, feeling that stretch down through those muscles of your back. That's it. Let's bring it here. Excellent stuff. So we're just going to come loosely cross-legged. We worked a little bit through that upper body as well with those renegade rows and those crunch to presses. So inhaling here, let's take those hands prayer position. Nice big inhale. Stretch up through that torso, push those hands out to the side, pushing the weight through the heels of the hands and taking one hand down and then other hand up and over. Let's go again, nice big inhale here. Exhale, push the weight through the heels of the hands, take it down again, up and over. And other side, up and over. Let's go again, nice big inhale. Stretch up through that torso and hands out to the side, one hand down, really reaching up and over, and other side, reaching up and over. We are going to unhook those legs, come round to our box position, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and from here let's just stay nice and relaxed. We're going to do cat and cow. So inhaling, stretching up through that back. Exhale, look up in front of you, feeling that stretch through your lower back. Inhale, take it up. Exhale. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, looking up into the room. Inhale, let's take it up. And exhale. Excellent stuff. So from here, let's keep those feet relaxed actually. Let's just stretch out into that child's pose. Nice big inhale here. Now if it is comfy enough for you to do that, just pop that forehead on the floor and melt into this position, bringing the hands just to the outside of your knees. Really melt into that. And then from here, let's just come up. Now again, if it is comfy for you to stay in this kneeling position, just stay in this kneeling position, stretching through those quads. So that's our workout complete. Slightly different routine. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me the thumbs up and leave any comments. Very happy to adapt, to change and adjust to any feedback that I have. And if you like us, you can check us out on our website. It's www.healthfullytoned.com. And thank you very much for coming and working out with us today. Thank you. I'm going to kneel up, grab my little timer and say over and out for now. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.